Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Way set to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow! Yellow, yellow! Hey, Ripple is! Easy! Hey, yellow, hey, go going. Yellow! Right side!
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57.
Here's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. And once again, they can't connect. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks it inside their own 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. From his end zone, Daniels. He finds Tigger Cockwell to the ground. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for Washington 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready. 50, 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
On the gun, it's Daniels. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Oh, my God. Daniels now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he nearly gets him another first down. They force him out just shy of the marker.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Pass roll 80. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Scoop.
To the air again. Daniels. That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 3rd and short.
Ashton Davis there on the cover.
Pass to 60. Let's go now.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead,
Gain of 3.
get what you need.
First down, Commanders.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
60 Bison. 6 Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
36-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Daniels now. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is...
to win it. Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's trying to go deep again. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
I'll go, Hey, Sunday, I'll... Hey, 15.
play fake. It's Mahomes. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Third and long for Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Rolling on first down, Daniels. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. That's the ball with a catch out left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
For Commanders, first down.
Here we go. Start.
A gain of 11 on the play.
70 Timberwolves.
And the Commanders, first down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Liking 18.
And bring the tight end left. On the option, here's Mixon. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
At the 3-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go now.
And send a receiver left.
19, Charger, 19. Ready.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. On is Moody for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Chiefs, nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I say to you all the time, Kate, to get a quarterback in a rhythm, completions, completions, completions. Well, this is the opposite of rhythm. There is none because we have not had a completion yet.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow, yellow. Arms go wide, 80. Hey, yellow, hey, go going. Good side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner and depth to getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Yellow. Wide, 80. Right side.
This is Walker on second. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
First and 10 from the 32. Staying with Walker. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, Ripley. 43! 43! Hey, Ripley! Ringo! Right side!
To the air, Mahomes! Flushed out of the pocket. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a one-score game in the first half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! And the kicker's no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here's Daniels. He finds Diggs right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Offense up to the line pass.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33.
Daniels back to throw. He rolls to his right. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Ready?
And the Washington first down.
Check the Eagles. Ready?
Now Daniels to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
To throw again, it's Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this is another incompletion.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How we can attack the coverage on third down. We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. You gotta go with that.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. This defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Walker on 1st down. Across midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
The tackle by Leo Chanel. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Commanders' 39-yard
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to Flowers. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Agora.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
15. Attack!
3rd down, it's Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Argolari. Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. 15, yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow. 15. Yellow. Hey, 57. March hard.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Complete to Walker on the check down. He's got it in the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Hero 15. March hard.
Working inside the red zone. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders take the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Deputy Lion. Press on leading. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Gain of 43 yards.
Back to 60. Back to 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Nice.
Daniels is going to throw again. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
22 yards.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Caught out wide. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders lead by 15 now. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
15. Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A second down throw for Mahomes. He's going to try another deep one here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hey, 57, yellow.
To the air on third and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
40. Attack!
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
Yellow. Let's go, Wally. Hey, 57, 15. Hey, 15.
Mahomes to throw for it. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Panther 60.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Ready.
Daniels going to keep it. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Throw is caught by the back. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hero 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down and goal to go.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's got it. That catch gets him two and turns this into a one-score game once again.
Chiefs 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's loading another one up. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
36 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mahomes on first and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, second and 10. Another throw from Mahomes. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Attack, attack!
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, rip it, rip it!
Walker again. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
2 yards.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Looking for an open man. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win.
Ready.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Buying some time right. That one complete to Diggs. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19. Captain 60. Captain 60.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the slant. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now Daniels on 4th down. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 3-score score, game in the fourth. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 35, Chiefs 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. 180.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They give up the gut to Walker. He cuts it right. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hit.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. It's a foot race. The 50. 30. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him now.
Yeah, and it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
You've got a man in motion. Daniels now on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback don't be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them
Put the body on the line for his team. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage with really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some warm targets in the immediate future.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. On is Moody for the extra point. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sent it through.
Makes the score. Commanders 42, Chiefs 20.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go on, Eddie! Right side!
Play action, Mahomes. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Easy! Hey, Riplet! Hey, 15! Come back!
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Hey, Riplet! Go on, Eddie!
They go play action. It's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Right side!
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him up again! Picked off, Trey Amos. And the Commanders take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
What a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, or to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal! Ready?
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, going back to Mixon. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
19!
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much, given maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brought down by Drew Tranquill. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19-18!
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Kansas City.